the dead of night, two voices awaken from the crypt. One coffin.
Two opinions.
Endless
screams.
Welcome to Two Souls, One Crypt. I'm Jeff Darko.
And I'm Beth Graves.
And we are back from Blood Beach with a brand new episode. We was off, no new episode last week. So, yeah, we're back.
On vacation.
Yep, and we are talking Evil Dead Burn.
Yeah, since we're officially kicking off Halloween season, officially after July the 4th ends, it's now officially Halloween season. So, Evil Dead Burn, just want to tell you right off, 71% on Rotten Tomatoes, which I was a little surprised. I thought it'd be...
You thought it'd be higher?
Yeah.
Oh.
I did. But it was 81% on the popcorn rating.
Yeah.
So, of course, the fans liked it.
Of course. It's Evil Dead.
Right. If you're an Evil Dead fan, then, you know, of course you're going to like it. But it's a 2026 supernatural horror film. This is the third standalone entry after Evil Dead in 2013, Evil Dead Rise in 2023, and the sixth installment of the Evil Dead film series, directed and co-written by Sébastien Vaniček and produced by Rob Tapert and the series creator, Sam Raimi, of course. It stars Souheila Yacoub, if I could say that right, is a young woman who seeks solace with her in-laws after the death of her husband, and the family comes together in a secluded house. The gathering becomes a family reunion from hell as members gradually turn into Deadites, as they say. Deadites, sorry. Said that wrong. And
you're not as big an Evil Dead fan as I am, so it's
sorry,
okay,
I said that wrong.
Deadites.
And then the little guy that I couldn't figure out who he was, Hunter Doohan, he's from Wednesday. He was what is that they called him? He wasn't a wolf, but he was like I can't.
Oh yeah.
The big monster thing that I can't think of the word right now.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, that was him. I kept saying, I know that kid from something, and I couldn't put my finger on it. But
the younger brother.
Yeah. Yeah. So he was in it. He did a good job in this movie. All right. So let's dive into it there, Evil Dead fan.
Yeah, well, we won't. I mean, there's not a lot to spoil, but we won't give any spoilers away. We will tell you that there is a trigger warning in this movie.
Yes.
But it comes back.
Yeah, but just for you animal people,
there is an animal scene.
Yeah, it kind of caught me out of left field. It didn't really show it, but you kind of implied, and you knew it was coming. So it was a little Yeah,
there is one animal scene, but like I said, it comes back.
Yeah, it's like Pet Sematary. It died, came back from the dead. So it was fine, I guess, but it did bother me a little bit. I kept thinking, why in the hell couldn't he have just stabbed somebody else? Why didn't he stab Granny? Why didn't he have to stab the damn dog for? What did the dog do?
It was aggravating him because he was mad.
I know,
but
I was
possessed,
but it wasn't the dog's fault. I was like, geez.
So before it just opened this weekend.
Yes.
And we went and watched it earlier, and the little kid at the theater said, we are 6 for 6 for Evil Dead movies. I said, well, I'll agree with you on 5 because I've not seen this one. And I agree, we are 6 for 6 on Evil Dead movies.
Yes. And if you do go to the movies and watch it, of course, make sure you stay because there are two in credit scenes. I said that in credit scenes that you can't miss.
Yeah, there's one kind of right after it ends, it's just a little bit, and then one at the very end after all the credits roll. There's another one. So
yeah,
and it's definitely worth it.
And there were some people in front of us that were annoying talking people, and we weren't nice and told them to wait. We wanted them to get out of there. So
yeah,
they pretty much talked the whole movie. So we're like, just leave. You're not really fans if you can't be quiet during this movie.
So let's dive into it anyways.
Okay. Well, since you're the Evil Dead expert, I'll let you start.
Oh, you want me to start?
Well, you're the...
Well, if you've seen Evil Dead, the 2013, is that right? And Evil Dead Rise, then you kind of know what to expect on this one because it's gory, it's creepy, it's got some disturbing images.
I'm telling you, I think this is probably the most gory by far, in my opinion.
It's pretty bad, yeah.
It's pretty insane.
But yeah, they're always at, like, well, I guess in Rise they were in, that apartment building.
Yeah.
But they always seem to be, like, in a secluded
They're always secluded,
or
but I just felt like this one was, like,
or
off the rails.
something. But, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and say, which you probably already know, I loved it.
Of course you did. Well, I mean, I did too, but I was just like, and like I said, I don't get cringed easily, and I don't get grossed out easy. But I had some cringe moments, and I had some grossed out moments, and you probably know what I'm talking about.
You want to discuss them? It's not too spoilerish, is it?
Well, with Granny, we'll just say with Granny.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
When she gets trapped, one of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a few just really like. Oof,
and there is 2 Bruce Campbell Easter eggs.
Yes.
In this as well for you Bruce Campbell fans. And
yeah, we're not going to tell you
OG
where they
original,
are, but just keep your eyes peeled. They're in the very beginning of the movie, I will tell you that.
Well, not in the very beginning.
Well, pretty close to the beginning.
Once they get to the house.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Because it takes a little bit. But yeah, once they get to the house.
Once they get to the house.
They get there pretty quick. So, yeah, for all you OG Evil Dead fans.
Yeah,
Bruce
just
Campbell,
be on the lookout. Keep your eyes peeled, because if you're not, you'll miss it, because I just about did.
Well, there's one I questioned. I was like, is that Bruce Campbell? And then the second one, it was obvious when I seen it. I was like, look, there's Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, it was completely obvious.
But I looked it up, and then the other one was him as well. So, yeah, there are 2 Bruce Campbell cameos, I guess you could say.
And this movie does not, like some movies, it's like, okay, it's kind of moving in slow. No, this movie hits you right off the bat.
Like, it's a lot like Rise.
Yeah.
Because Rise hits you right at the very beginning, the chick raising up out of the lake. And this one also has a lake scene at the very beginning of it. And then it don't take very long till it gets going.
No, once it gets going, and it don't stop pretty much throughout the whole movie. And then when you think, is this movie going to end? Is it going to end well? Who knows? It just keeps on going.
I kept wondering, not that I was like hurrying up for it to end, but I was like, how is this going to play out?
Right.
Kind of thing.
I was like, is anybody going to make it to the end? Because there's just like a lot of crazy stuff was happening. And I was like, I don't know about this. But yeah, it finally did. But then, like, when they did the little end trailer things, you're like, well, there's going to be more.
End credit scenes?
Yes.
Yeah. But you know there's going to be more.
Well, yeah, of course.
Because I'm sure this one's going to do good. The other one too did good.
Mm-hmm. It was. I can't complain that I didn't get enough blood, because surely to God, I mean, it was like one step below the Terrifier, I think, as far as blood, but it was more, the Terrifier's overkill when it comes to blood. This was just like, okay, I'm getting cringed. It's so much.
There's some unique kills.
Yeah, it's unique, it's creative, and it's cringy, but like not in a bad, like in a good way, but you're just like, oh my God, I can't take no more. Just stop. Like in the Terrifier, you're like, okay, you've stabbed her 800 times. I get it. And I love the Terrifier. I do. I'm a huge fan. But this was more just like, oh my God, just make it stop.
Yeah, I stayed away from everything. I think I saw like the teaser when it first came out.
Yeah.
I stayed away from everything else because I wanted to be totally surprised by everything that I could possibly get surprised by and not expect anything, because they show too much. But I did know that there was going to be something with a dishwasher, because I seen a thing on Facebook or somewhere. It was like a prototype. You couldn't really buy it, but it was a dishwasher popcorn bucket.
Oh, okay.
I think I showed it to you. It had the dishes and the knives and the forks and all that sticking out.
I
I was like,
remember.
okay, there's going to be something with a dishwasher, I'm assuming, but I just left it at that, and I'll just leave that at that for all the you listeners out there.
Well, yeah, I saw one little clip of something, and then I was like, I'm not watching anything, because I don't want to ruin it. I want to be completely surprised, which I was. And yeah, the kill scenes, just everything was just beyond. I mean, it was better than I expected. Like, I didn't really have any certain expectations, but I was just like, yeah, I know it's going to be good. Didn't know how good, but I was like, of course, it's not going to disappoint me, but it was just like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got some good stuff in there.
Yeah, it was. I was just thinking after the other ones, I'm thinking, what the heck are they going to do now? And they really, really surprised me.
That and Seeing the Mummy
Yeah.
earlier as well.
hmm Yeah, and I mean, now that we've seen some other stuff, like the Mummy's kind of on the back burner for me as far as other movies.
Movies this year.
Yeah, it's not in my top list now. I mean, I think Obsession is like one of my top ones, and now this one's in my top one, and I still like Bring Her Back. That's still one of my top movies. I still love it.
Yeah, that was a last year movie, I think, wasn't it?
Was it last year?
yeah.
Okay. Well,
But yeah,
anyway, still,
I knew this one was gonna kick ass
yeah.
just cause it's Evil Dead, and the other two. I liked the I guess the remake or reboot or whatever in
hmm
2013. I thought it was good.
Oh yeah, I loved it too. I thought it was fantastic.
I'm trying to figure out. I guess this one takes place after Evil Dead Rise.
I guess so.
I didn't really look up where it takes place in the timeline.
I'd like to go back because it's been so long in between, like, the original Evil Dead and now. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not as a diehard fan as you are because I'm not up to date with how one ties into the other. But like, years ago, I didn't even watch Evil Dead because I remember the poster and it scared me to death. I was like, I'm not watching that.
Because of the skull.
It was a skull with eyeballs, and I'm like, I'm not watching that movie. So I didn't watch it for years. And then I was telling him earlier, I was like, I watched Army of Darkness, didn't know they were tied in. And I thought, well, that movie sucked. But now it makes sense seeing the Evil Dead. I'm like, okay, now I need to go back from the beginning and just start all over.
Well, I'm down anytime you want to watch them. We can watch.
We'll just have a marathon.
Go through the.
Yeah, we'll just go through the timeline and start from the beginning. I mean, I've seen the first one a couple times, and I pretty much know it, but I need to go all the way through.
Well, 1 and 2 are basically the same movie.
Yeah.
But we can watch them.
Yeah, we can
as
still.
well. But there's no chainsaw arm, or nobody cuts their arm off in this one.
No.
Just spoiler alert, I guess. It's not really a spoiler, but
yeah, she does pick up. I thought it was I was like, well, it kind of looked like a chainsaw, but then it was like something else.
that was a weed eater with a saw blade.
Okay. So,
But there was a chainsaw towards the end, and then she picked
Yes.
up the jackhammer.
Yes.
But yeah,
Yeah, it was. Yeah, like I said, it was
the weed eater with a saw blade was pretty cool.
It
though.
was
I thought that
cool.
was a cool.
I mean, it was kind of. I felt like it was
addition
kind
to
of in
the-
reference to the chainsaw, so I liked it. I liked her. Thought she was a great actress. I was like, well, I guess she's gonna be like, in the beginning, I didn't know how everything was gonna, I don't know how it's gonna play out, and like,
Yeah,
and she didn't seem like, she seemed like an okay actress at the beginning, but then she just, yeah,
she got better as it went on.
yeah, she got a lot better. I think everybody in this movie really did a good job. Like, all the acting was,
Oh God, the dad.
oh my gosh,
Yeah, he goes crazy.
he goes ape shit
So,
beyond crazy.
I guess spoiler alert, he's the second one to get possessed,
Mm-hmm.
because his son gets possessed the first,
Mm-hmm.
and he's the second one, but he's the first one that you actually see and start doing shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, he goes off.
He goes off the rails big time, and he's kind of an ass anyway, and then it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, it just fuels it. And then it's so funny how when they do become possessed, and then all the stuff that they say, like, well, like I said, I don't want to ruin it, but just little comments that they make, like, well, you're like, because it's like her husband died, and they're like, you weren't shit to this family, and da da da, and like calling her names and just like everything, and they're like not really like, they kind of shunned her, but then they just really like call her out once.
Yeah,
they
saying
get-
she's the reason he died. And
yeah, and
all
it's
that
like,
stuff.
woo, they got real brutal on that. But yeah, it was something. And like I say, if you're an Evil Dead fan,
I kind of think
I don't think you're gonna be disappointed at all.
no, not at all. Granny kind of stole the show a little bit there.
She did. She really did.
Little Granny.
I know. I was like, okay, Granny, you couldn't talk or you didn't know where you're at, and then you just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, she's a sleeper on this one.
Mhm.
You don't expect her to do much, and you're
No,
like, oh shit.
she was just like, She kind of reminded me of we watched a previews for Insidious, and she reminded me of the lady from Insidious, the one that's in Something About Mary.
Yeah.
That little lady, like, she reminded me of her. I thought it was her for a second, and I was like, no, it's not her, but she did remind me a lot of her. Anyway, especially after she went crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. She also gets possessed, spoiler alert, I
Yeah.
guess. But, I mean, that's
Evil
Evil
Dead.
Dead. You know,
It's
people's
Evil
got to
Dead.
get possessed, so.
People are going to get possessed. There's going to be a lot of blood, a lot of crazy kills.
Yeah, there were some kills that I've not seen.
Yes, I agree. Very creative. Like I said, very cringe in a good way. Like, to the point that I was like, okay, this is like, it's a little much. I did have some jump scares too.
Yeah, there's a couple of
There's
good
a few jump
scares.
scares that I actually not really screamed out, but I was just like, jeez.
I'd like to know how they, like, let's think of a unique way to kill somebody that's never been done before.
I know. It was really, it was really creative. Like, I kudos to them on that, because it's like not the same old normal stuff.
Yeah, like the car scene.
Yes. Wow. I was like, my
okay.
goodness. Yeah.
That was different.
Yeah. It was bizarre. And then, and I ain't gonna say it, but then it was after that scene at the house, and you know what I'm talking about, and I think you do, when they open the door and,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're gonna be
different.
mind blown, because I was like, what the heck? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little different, but in a good way.
Yeah. Now, and if you don't run out to the theater, you'll still enjoy this movie. I hope you do, though. I hope you actually go out and do the theater experience. I think you appreciate it more, and you can be like us and go at matinee time, and it's cheaper, and that's when we like to go, and it's not as crowded. But I definitely think you need to have the theater experience.
Oh, yeah, definitely watch it at the theater.
Yeah,
and
for
stay
sure.
till the very end.
Through the very, very end until there's nothing left, because you don't want to miss anything, for sure.
Yeah, because some, they'll, like some of the Marvel ones, are like, it was pointless to stay that long.
Mm-hmm.
Both of these are not pointless to stay.
No, I think you'll be very
adds to the story.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy
the whole Evil Dead story, not just this one in particular, but the whole Evil Dead universe.
Yes.
It's definitely worth it.
Absolutely. So yeah, run out and watch it as soon as you can. This is opening weekend, and we ran out and watched it as soon as we possibly could.
I was too excited to wait another week or two once it came out.
We've been counting down.
We gotta go.
Yeah, we've been counting down, so.
I've been waiting for it ever since it was announced, so.
Yeah, so.
All right, you want to do a final rating and wrap this up, or you want to talk more?
We can do
more kills and
we can do a final
feels?
rating, because I don't want to ruin anything. I want everybody to get their own feel on it and be very surprised like I was.
Well, rate it.
So, what's our highest?
5 skulls is the highest.
I'm going to have to do 5 skulls.
Oh, my goodness. I was already going to do that, because when I was watching, I was like, yeah, this is probably a 5-skuller for me.
This is a 5-skuller, definitely, because of the kills, because of just the story was great. Everything was great. It was, like I said, better than I expected. Not that I had these certain expectations, but it wasn't what I thought at all.
Yeah, I mean, the acting was good. The story worked well. The way they did it.
Yes.
The kills, of course.
Like I said, I didn't know where they were going to go with it. I didn't know. It wasn't predictable. The kills were creative. I didn't know where the story was going. I didn't know anything. I couldn't figure it out. Yeah.
We have a opening scene on the lake, just like in Rise. And then it goes to the main story.
Yeah.
But, 5 skulls for me.
5 skulls for me. We have to agree. Even though he's a bigger Evil Dead fan than me, I definitely, I agree.
Check it out to theater and stay to the very end.
Yes, stay to the very, very end.
Anything else for Evil Dead Burn?
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. Well, before we go, be sure to hit that like and subscribe.
Yes, please.
Follow us on Instagram to keep up with all things Two Souls, One Crypt.
All things Two Souls, One Crypt. We're on YouTube. We're on Spotify, anywhere you get your podcast. So just look us up and follow us.
All right. Until next time, creeps, I'm Jeff Darko.
And I'm Beth Graves.